very special event is coming your way. A chance to rediscover a landmark in entertainment. This summer will mark the return of this epic adventure in theaters across the country. A classic in contemporary cinema. This compelling drama is rich in character and profoundly moving. It is a film with a message for us all. Gremlins are back, so get to a theater near you before they do.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. In this week's episode, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the original Gremlins film that came out in 1984. This classic horror, classic film is one of my favorite horror films of all time. And yeah, we are celebrating 40 years of the Gremlins. So in this video, we're going to look at my small but cool Gremlins collection with some original Gremlins trading cards from 1984, as well as some Funko Pops and my Gremlins VHS. So let's get started. So to start the video off, I thought we'd showcase my two Gremlins out of the box Funko Pops. So this one I think is the original Gremlin that came out in Funko. I'm not sure when year it came out, but I think it was one of my first Funko Pops I actually ever got. So that is Gizmo. And then we have this really cool Gremlins one that's sort of a cool Gremlin scene. Yeah, it's self-explanatory a little bit, but yeah, it's a really cool Gremlins shot from the original film. And yeah, this one's a pretty good Funko Pop. The Gizmo one's a pretty basic one. There is a new Gizmo one that I will showcase later in the video. That's a more newer Funko Pop that looks much better. But this one's a cool guy, as it's the original Gremlins Funko Pop. And then this guy is pretty cool because there's a lot of it's just showcasing cool, seeing them with their cool glasses, and even the jacket looks pretty cool. How it's been laid out as an sort of an old school 80s style one. So yeah, that's just two of my Gremlins out of the box. I don't have the original boxes, unfortunately, but there are two of my original Gremlins Funko Pops. Next, we have my original Gremlins VHS cassette. Now, this is not the original 1984 VHS, but I think it was from 1999 or 2000 when I got it. But yeah, it's a really cool one still to have. This is also the original Gremlins poster. And I really like the design of the poster because he's almost, you can see Gizmo, but then the Gremlins popping out, which is really cool. And yeah, that is the sort of the Australian VHS version. And on the side, we've got the Warner Brothers logo, Gremlins, and then Gizmo down there. And then on this back, we've just got a cool picture of our heroes there, and then a little bit of a blurb about the film and everything like that, and the little introduction stuff and the cast and everything. So that's cool. Yeah, so again, this was from, I think, yeah, the year 2000, so it's not the original 1984 version. And then we have the cool VHS inside, still intact. So there we go. So that is my Gremlins VHS. Next, we have one of the newer Gremlins Funko Pops with this cool movie scene from Gremlins. I think when the Gremlins were all in the cinema. Yeah, it's a really cool shot from the original Gremlins film. And then also comes with Gizmo that we do have that we'll showcase later in the show. But this is the Gremlins. I don't know what this Gremlin's name is. I think it's just the normal Gremlin, because there was hundreds of Gremlins in the original Gremlins film. So let's open this really cool movie Gremlins Funko Pop. So here is the movie Gremlin out of the box, and doesn't he look cool? He's got his cool Gremlins movie glasses and the soft drink thing, which I think it could be Coca-Cola and some ice blocks, but I'm not too sure. But there is his movie drink and his 3D glasses, and he looks cool with a cheeky smile. I really like the design of this Funko Pop as well. It really stands out with his massive glasses. I remember having these 3D glasses in the cinema at a time, but he's looking very 80s style, which is really cool. And one of my sort of favorite looking Gremlin Funko Pops as well. So there is the movie Gremlin.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins. They're clever. They're mischievous. They'll get into the kitchen, the basement, the garage. They'll get into anything. And once they get in, that's a real Gremlin, my kid! You're in for it. Gremlins. They'll be expecting you. Directed by Joe Dante. Rated PG.
Next on our Gremlins 40th anniversary special, we are looking at my original 1984 Gremlins trading cards by Stops. So these are the original Gremlins cards from 1984. In each packet came 10 movie photo cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick bubble gum. So this is what the original packet used to look like, and then you've got the back part there as well. Now I don't have the gum anymore, and I definitely wouldn't eat it because it's also 40-year-old gum, but we do have the trading cards. I have 4 packets of these original Gremlins. They've already been opened. But let's take a look at my Gremlins original trading cards. To start things off, we've got the original Gremlins checklist trading cards. So you can checklist of each Gremlins card, and there's a total of 82 Gremlins cards. Now I don't have all of them, unfortunately, but we did come with the Gremlins trading cards checklist. So each Gremlin pack came with a Gremlin sticker. So the first pack that I got came with this Gizmo in a sort of Barbie car, and at the back of the sticker it looks like it's forming an actual picture of, I think, Gizmo as well, like a puzzle picture. But there is my first sticker in the first packet, that is Gizmo in the Barbie car. In the next sticker we have another Gremlin, which I think could be Stripe, or Skype, I think it's Stripe, as a young one, and then another part of the puzzle there. The next sticker is Stripe with a full-blown Gremlin look now. And the final sticker card, Gizmo, not looking so good. The first card we have is the old Oriental man, and funny enough about this guy, there is a Gremlins prequel series happening right now, Secrets of the Mogwai, which tells the backstory of the Gremlins, and this guy is actually in it as a kid. We have the final warning, Billy Peltzer. We have co-worker Kate Bergener, the nasty Mrs. Deagle at Dory's pub, introducing Gizmo, Billy's new friend, Billy and Gizmo, unexpected guests, devious Stripe, Gizmo's fears, friend or foe, the science teacher, a new discovery, the caged Mogwai, evil of the Gremlins, jamming terrific, deadly creatures, slingshot defense, they're multiplying, saved by a flash, along for the ride, a new plan, the Gremlins are inside, the unruly Gremlins, one Gremlin to go, the friends separate, Stripe's final moments, the good guys triumph, return of the master, goodbye Gizmo, the frightened Mogwai, and the final card, artwork evil Stripe.
What is it?
No.
It's your new pet.
Come on, Barney, be a good dog. You're kidding. Dad, it's really neat. Where did you get this?
Oh, some little junk store in Chinatown.
Can I pick him up, Dad?
Sure, go ahead. Just be careful. You gotta be gentle.
I will.
I hope he's housebroken.
Oh, isn't he cute? Has it got a name, Dad?
Yeah, Mogwai.
What?
Mogwai. I don't know, it's some Chinese word. I just call him Gizmo. He seems to like it.
Okay. Gizmo, look up here a minute.
Hey, we gotta get our picture taken. Smile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No, no.
What happened?
He hates bright lights. You know, there's some things I forgot to tell you guys, and they're really important. Number one, he hates bright lights. We know that. But you got to keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him. Number two, keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath. And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
Finally, we come to the last piece of our 40th anniversary celebrating the Gremlins with this really cool Gizmo Gremlin movie Funko Pop. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. He's got, again, the 3D glasses, and the Gremlin design looks so much better than the original Gremlins that I showed you earlier in the video. So this is more of the newer design of Gizmo, and I like this version much better than the original one. Even the original one is still pretty cool, but this one's better. And then you've also got the other Gremlins. So I wish there was more of these newer ones around, or even if they did like a 40th anniversary range. Unless they haven't, I don't know about it. But yeah, it's still cool to have this one. So let's unbox this Gizmo movie Gremlin Funko Pop. So here is Gizmo out of the box, and doesn't he look very cool? I really like the new design they've done for Gizmo, and also it's the texture of his fur. It looks really, really sick. Like the camera doesn't really do it justice, but it looks really cool. And then he's also carrying the 3D movie glasses as well. But yeah, it's a really cool Funko Pop. His ears are quite long as well, but that's what it's like in his actual design. And yeah, just the texture of the fur is a really cool texture. I don't know how to sort of describe it. But it's a great looking Funko Pop. I think they've done some fantastic detail to it. And both the movie one of the Gremlin and the Gizmo one, they've done a really great job. I hope they do more in the line, or some more different ones in this style, because they look pretty sick. But there is my Gizmo movie Funko Pop. Well, thank you for joining me on this special 40th anniversary Gremlins edition with my Gremlins Funko Pops, my Gremlins original VHS, and the very cool 1984 original Gremlins trading cards by Topps. So yeah, thanks for joining me. It's one of my favorite holiday Christmas horror films of all time. I remember watching Gremlins as a kid and absolutely loving it, and still loving it to this day. So happy 40 years, 40 fantastic, unbelievable years of the Gremlins. Hopefully another 40 more years of Gremlins to come. But thank you and I will see you guys in the next video.